Hi, it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in Dubai in the studios, and joining me this afternoon is Tina Benjamin Lee from SNC-Lavalin. Welcome, Tina.
Hi, Leslie.
She has just finished a session, part of a panel on encouraging future leaders, filling the gap that seems to be appearing in our industry for workers. So tell us what's your view on that right now? Maybe describe the problem.
I prefer the word challenge.
Okay, let's go with that.
Because of the challenges our industry has faced over the last 7 years, we have lost an awful lot of talent. An awful lot of people have decided to leave the industry, which has left a skill gap which needs to be addressed. We're also working within countries where there is a talent pool, but it's untapped. So it's looking at how can we engage young future talent? At what stage do we engage them? And how do we make our industry that we know is very, very interesting, but how do we communicate this to the future generation?
That's interesting. So it sounds to me like it's different, approaching different groups. You have maybe students, and then you have maybe, is there a gap at the mid-level as well? Entry and mid?
There's entry and there's mid. It's also engaging with the local community. We want to engage with young Emiratis, and it's finding ways of communicating this. So for us as a company, as SNC-Lavalin, we have a graduate program. We engage with the universities, trying to attract young graduates into the industry by offering them a 2-year training program where we're not only addressing the technical side, but also doing skills and knowledge transfer by talking to them about management skills, mentoring, career mentoring, the softer skills, so that we grow our own succession. We have new, fresh talent, and of course, we bring a different view to the industry.
Right, absolutely. Now I'm wondering, have you done work with the universities to perhaps develop particular areas of the curriculum that would be beneficial to our industry?
I think that there are so many areas to address. We're at the moment predominantly looking at engineering, but we are also looking at other areas, whether it's procurement, whether it's logistics, because it is holistic. In order to be successful in our business, our graduates need to understand the business as a whole. So even as an engineer, to understand the supply chain, procurement, logistics. And again, for me personally, it's the knowledge transfer, the skills transfer into the future generation for logistics.
Absolutely. I understand that one of the biggest challenges here in this market is Emiratis opting for the public sector as opposed to the private sector. What's being done to help attract them to a firm such as SNC-Lavalin?
Participating with the universities, taking ourselves to education days, to skills fairs, open days at the universities to talk about what we do. I think most people, they go to a petrol station, they fill up their car, but there's very little thought in, well, how did the refinery get to where it is? Who actually took all the pieces there? And our industry is interesting. I like to think that I have the greatest toys that anybody could have. I have planes, I have ships, I have trucks, and it is really, really exciting, and it's communicating this to a younger generation. One of the points that was raised as well is that we need to look at how we communicate. The younger generation communicates in a completely different language, in a completely different way to us. They use Twitter, they use social media. Their language is completely different. And it's, again, for us, it's important as an industry to look at this, adapt to it in order to communicate how great our industry really is.
Absolutely. I see Instagram stories in your future.
Well, I think there's Instagram stories for the companies such as SNC-Lavalin to tell a story, and I think that's a really, really great idea.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's great that you're addressing this issue here. It's such an important one.
No. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk about it.
Well, appreciate you being here, and I am
you.
sure that we will talk to you again soon.
I hope so.
All right.
Thank you.